going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is ASA's Pixel Studio. It's another retouching tutorial in Photoshop, and I'm just going to be showing you the guide on how to retouch your images. So we're going to be using these images, and feel free to like and share if you like the content. If you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Okay, so in this tutorial I'm going to focus more on the basic step on how to retouch and get the pro-like result. So first of all, you need to know what you need to fix in the image. So we need to get rid of the distraction and also adjust or edit the skin tones and the skin texture, and also mix some alignment in the skin contour. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing, we will actually detect what's wrong with the the color just because it's less exposed. And let me show you something. If I grab the hue and saturation adjustment, which of course I use in fixing the color, and I increase the hue, you can see everywhere both the air looking the same blue, meaning they are red, and just because it's less exposed, so it actually deceives us as if the colors are the same. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to grab the solid color which adjustment, and it's okay. Turn it off, double click and choose the eyes, and it's okay. So this acts as a white balance. You can also go to the camera raw filter and adjust that with the white balance too. So right now I'm just going to use this. So let's turn it on, change the blend mode to divide, and it looks so bright. I'm just going to go ahead inside again and drag it all the way up. Something like this should be fine, and it's okay. I'm going to zoom out, and I'm also going to grab the hue and saturation, clip it below, and alter the color. I'm just going to bring it down to somewhere like this, and now we have our color back, okay, compared to before. Now let's group these two together. Let's turn it off and on so you can see the difference. And now we need to move forward by adjusting the skin color variation. So now I'm going to grab the hue and saturation for that, and then grab the hand tool, and let's pick anywhere. Let's just pick this place and take it all the way up, and now you can see that we have different color, unlike before the first step where we have just everything in this blue color, and now we have yellows, we have the rest color because the true colors are showing. Now if you check below the cheek, you're going to see some of the mixed screen color, and we need to fix that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the slider up till I focus. I have just the place I want to adjust, so something like this. Let's take it back a little. Okay, so now let's zoom in. Now since these places are red and I want it to be like the other side, I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to make this black and increase it till I have uniform yellow color like this, and it's okay. And I'm going to remove it. Grab the brush tool, make sure the foreground color is black, and I'm going to erase it from from this side to maintain the integrity of the image, and also going to remove it from this side, and there we go. So after doing that, we can give it a little bit blush. Let's turn it off and on. So we have some blush in this area, and we have some blush in this area. So I'm going to leave it like that, and the rest are good. Okay, so one more thing. Now if you check the top part of the image, you're going to see it's saturated compared to the down part below, so we're going to adjust that. Now grab the hue and saturation for that, take the hand tool and select this side. So let's take it up. So let's see if we can get the selection. So we can actually select those places. So I'm just going to leave it like this so it's focused on the face. Let me take it up a little. Now it's focusing more on the face, and I'm going to go back, close it, go to select color range. Now let's cancel and turn it off. Select the let's create the same visible layer first of all. Ctrl Shift Alternate E, and now go to select color range, and I'm going to select those places that are less saturated, like this side. Hold down Shift, select, so we have those places selected. So mostly this place, and more of this place. Increase the saturation, okay, and it's okay. And now those places are selected, I'm going to go ahead to click the hue and saturation, turn it back on, and shift F5 to bring up that, and I'm going to fill it with black, and there we go. So now Ctrl D to deselect, Ctrl I to invert, so we have that selection. And let's open it up back again and go back to the red, which where we adjust, and make it back to 0, and we can increase the saturation. So increasing the saturation, let's just increase the overall master value. This time reset and increase this, so not too much, just a little bit, so you can see the before and then the after. We have more saturation. Let's zoom in compared to before, which is white, and after. Okay, so you can actually add, just take your brush tool and make sure the is soft, and the opacity or the flow is like 38, and increase. Select the brush and paint over its X, paint on it, paint, and I'm going to paint here, or I'm going to paint here as well. Just paint where you need it to be here, and where here as well, and other places. Okay, so that's good for me. And now we see before and then the after. Alright, so we can create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift Alternate E to create a stem visible layer, and now we're going to check on blemishes. So let's do that by creating the black and white adjustment layer and taking this backwards and taking this upwards a bit. So let's zoom in and you can see little blemishes we have. So we have just small blemishes. You can take it down below to see. You have just less blemish on our skin, except this rough part, of which we can quickly fix before going into frequency separation. And we can just fix it. So using the patch tool, I'm just going to select this and select this side, and I'm just going to move it up a bit and do the same as well for this side. So I'm just going to quickly fix all this hair strand, and then we come back to the video. So somewhere like this, I'm just going to roll and move, roll and move, roll and move. So just quickly fix and I'll come back. Right, so I quickly fixed that with the hair, and we still have some, so you can just draw. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to leave all those for the now and turn off the black and white, so we can see how this place is rough, but we're going to fix it. Just delete this and grab your mixer tool brush, and just blend this side, bringing it down, and just bring it down, and I'm going to fix that later on with the frequency separation. But for now, let's leave it and focus more on what we need. Okay, so just going to do that as well. Okay, so now frequency separation, Ctrl J twice, and name this color, hit enter, name this texture, hit enter, and now we're going to do the frequency separation. Turn on this one, select the color, go to filter, blur, and blur, Gaussian blur. So the higher you blur, the more texture you get. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 5. You can blur it more. I'm going to leave it at, let's say 5 or 4.8, and it's okay. And then select the texture, turn it off, go to image, apply image, and select the layer, color, and subtract. So that's what you're going to choose, and set everything, and it's okay. Change the blending mode to linear light, and now you can do your frequency separation. So just select the color layer, grab the mixer tool brush, take the settings like this, and start blending your image or blending the skin color. Alright, so I'm done with the frequency separation, and you can do more when you're editing. So we have this and this. Okay, so after that, now we need to work on the highs. So I'm just going to quickly grab the solid color adjustment again, turn it off, turn this off, double click, select the eyes, and it's okay. Turn it back on, invert, Ctrl I, and also grab the normal brush tool, and I'm going to paint with white as our color and make it smaller, increase the flow to 100, and let's paint on it to something like this, and also change the blending mode to divide, and which is too bright for the now, I'm just gonna go ahead, open it up and take it all the way up so to have it. Now let's zoom out and see. So we've done before and then the after. So if it's too much, you know what to do. You can take it up again a little bit till you have the real light. Okay, so I'm gonna still select this and paint over the top part so we have more, and you can still use this opportunity to color some places. So I'm just gonna do that with an Alt Shift and like this. Well, I'm not gonna do it now, I'm gonna do it later for dodging and burning. But let's make the eyes, complete the eyes. I'm gonna grab the photo filter 8, this one, and also hold an Alt and drag the mask over to the other. It's okay, and we have that white, and I'm going to bring it back a little bit to make it look natural. Grab the black and white adjustment layer, still the same. Take this, drag it over, and drag it over to the mask and replace. Okay, so now we have it like this. I'm going to decrease the opacity of that to something like this, and let's see what's affecting it. This one, I'm going to decrease this one, and now we can go ahead. Oh, I copied this, sorry, I need to get rid of that, delete. And so yeah, we have it. Alright, so I'm going to group everything together, which is for the eyes, and we can see before and after. So let's remove it from where we don't need it, which is this one. Grab this one and erase it from ground color black, erase it from the side and from the side, for this as well, the side and the side. Okay, so we are good before and then the after. So it's still found somewhere, yeah, and this side and this side. Alright, so now that we've done it like this, I would like to increase it, take it downwards to make it more brighter. Okay, so this is looking fine for me. And now what we need to do next is to work on the final image. Okay, so create a stem visible layer by holding down Ctrl Shift and E, and I'm going to go to Liquify. So now the Liquify panel, I'm going to adjust the eyes, the two eyes. So I guess one of the eyes makes things look beautiful, and I'm going to increase this one so it matches this one. So just increase a little bit, and now I'm also going to make this one smaller. Yeah, make it smaller, and the nose, make it smaller. I'm going to drag the cheek upward a bit and make these come closer. Alright, so just like that, just those little settings will make things look beautiful. You can also use this wrap tool and push some air strand inside, and like this, push it in, push this in, and it's just going to make the image look so unique, like I say. Alright, so that's okay. I'm going to hit preview before and after. It's okay. So we have some jelly coil on the hair and the rest. Okay, so now we can go ahead, go to filter, go to camera raw filter. So here we are in camera raw filter. Let's go to the basic tab, and once again you can still try and use the white balance, and that's too much. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back, bring it back, so something like this. So we have before, turn it off, and after. So I love it like this, it looks natural. And I'm going to increase the highlight, increase it. I don't want it to affect this side, so let's just see how it's going to look. Let's take it to the 41, and I guess it's the white that makes it blown out, but I'm going to increase the white as well to this extent, and there we go. Okay, so the black, let's bring it back a bit, and the shadows. Alright, give it some texture, close this, open the curve, and just adjust the, bring this and bring this back, bring this up and bring this back. So give us that depth, but let's see. So we have it before. Alright, so now on the color mixer, that's where things gonna go a little bit dramatic. I'm gonna decrease the size, the of the yellow, the saturation of the yellow we see in the image. And if we do that, it's going to affect the skin texture. So I'm just going to leave it like this, just a bit, 17, and leave this like this. Okay, so for the red, I'm going to increase the red and put magenta up, this up. Let's see the hue. The hue of this, I'm going to take it backwards just because of the lipstick, and there we go. Okay, so the saturation of the air are gone. So 15, let's leave this around this side. And luminosity, I like taking the luminosity of the orange up. It increases brightness, but let's try with the lips as well, bring it up. Let's see which one. No, I'm gonna leave it like this, and we can go to the calibration and alter the whole image. Let's see, taking this up or backwards. Nope, let's take it upward. Take the blue primary backwards, it works fine like that. And the green, find a sweet spot for the green. I think we need to take it forward. Let's see before and after. I like comparing before and after. So the green before and after. Alright, so let's take it forward, backwards. Oh, come on. I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're good. So let's hit OK on the keyboard, and quickly we're gonna add some saturation. So go ahead, you in saturation, go to the blues and increase the saturation of the blues, and it's gonna give it a little blend for the jacket. And also going to go to the yellows and give some saturation, just a bit, and also the red and just little saturation, and it's okay. So now these are the finishing step. So color grade, color balance. Let's start with the highlight and give it a little bit blue. Yeah, let's give it some yellow, magenta, and let's take it backward with red. That's 8. Let's go to the midtones and let's see, let's introduce some green, give it some blues, and make some red. Let's go to the shadows, and I'm gonna leave it somewhere in between +3, and this one I think it just worked fine there. Give some magenta, so just give it some cool look. So we have before and then after with just little color grade. Okay, so I'm going to create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift Alternate E, and group from here to here. Turn it off, and let's see. Now I want to work on the background to create depth. So I'm just going to grab the curve and bring the curve down. Let's see, can affect. Okay, so since I'm going to get rid of it, delete, and let's just blend it with this one. So I'm going to duplicate. Let's go ahead, bring this on. I know where we're going to turn off. Yeah, so somewhere there, not here, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to create a stem visible layer from here, Ctrl Shift Alternate E, and then I'm going to drag it up. Now let's close the group back and turn this on. Select it, create a mask, invert, Ctrl I to invert the mask. Sorry, let's invert it back. Grab the brush tool, make it bigger, and it's gonna work for the background. So just paint with the background like that. Alright, take this with the background like that, and we're good. So cool. So this work just for the background alone. It's X and make the hair brighter back, and there we go. So we can add some vibrance if there need be, and that's just cool enough. Okay, so merge the two layers, and let's see our before and after. So we have before and then after, before and then after. So thank you guys for watching. If you find the video helpful, let me know in the comment section, there are more you can do. So one thing I'm also going to add quickly as a bonus tip is the eyelashes. So I got some eyelashes too here, and I'm just going to create a new layer and add that to it. So let's position it very well. Make sure the eyelashes there is black, so we're going to use that one. I'm just going to paint like this, and it's Ctrl Z, make sure the foreground color is black, and I'm going to paint one. Okay, and also I'm going to do this for this one. Let's create another layer, and just click on it like this. Now it's on the wrong direction, right? Yes, just go to edit, transform, and flip horizontal, and it's going to flip it horizontally, and we can position by rotating and dragging and placing it in the right part. So let's place it somewhere like this. Yeah, good. Okay, so now that's what we have with it. So you can see you can also decrease, combine the two together, and decrease the opacity and make it look realistic with that. And there we go. Okay, you can work on these as well. So dodge and burn. Let's do some dodging and burning. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly grab the curve and take it all the way up. Invert, Ctrl I, and grab the brush tool, and this time select the yellow brush. Okay, Ctrl Z, and make it smaller. I'm just going to hold down Shift, dab, hold down Shift, dab, and just dab, hold down Shift, dab, dab, like that. Let's put it here, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and here as well, 2, and here as well. So I'm just looking for the spot where we have this. All right, so I'm going to grab another one. Let's take it up. We're going to blur it anyway. So grab another one, curve, and take it downwards, invert, Ctrl I, and let's shape the two like this, and 1 and 2, 3. I'm just trying to follow the contour of our face like this. I'm also going to grab this one and click 1, and we have that. Okay, so this should be enough. Let's go to Windows, Properties, and it's going to bring out the mask property, and you can feather it out. Just click from feather, take it up a little bit, and I'm going to do the same for this. Select the curve, select the mask, and then feather it out till we have like this. Okay, so the best way to know is to take it far from you. So you have it like this, and then you blow it. Good. So I'm going to group the two together and see our before and after. So if that's too much, you know what to do. You can decrease the opacity and decrease the opacity till it looks natural to you. Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is ASAS Studio. See you in the next channel. So let's do a quick before and after. So these are before, and then this is our after. See you in the next video. Once again, thank you for watching.